Alright guys, so sorry about the break. I didn't realize how long I was actually talking in the first video. Wanted to keep it short, so we're just kind of combining this into two videos. Tour of the truck. As I mentioned, this is a 5.3 liter Vortec. Let me switch things here. Alright, so this is the 5.3 liter Vortec. I do not have the engine cover on because that is something that we were messing around with as far as a really cool design. Still got the stock air intake. Probably going to get a cold air intake because this is broken. The tabs down in there is broken. I want to get a new coolant tank. This is all stained and just looks like garbage. That right there is another thing that reminds me I have to take care of soon. The air conditioning compressor, which is right underneath that valve right there, is shot. And we are in Arizona. It gets 120 degrees in the summertime, so that needs to be fixed. All of that stuff right there for right now is just going to end up getting cleaned up until we get to that stuff on the list. As I mentioned, mechanically wise, up top on the top end of the engine, there isn't a whole lot of priorities. So that kind of stuff is going to wait, but we are going to get new coils, obviously new plugs and wires, new oxygen sensor. I really want to get rid of this piece because I think it looks ugly. So I'm going to take care of that with a new cold air intake. Here you can see the new upper radiator hose. I do have a lower radiator hose as well that's brand new. Brake booster is pretty dirty, but it does work. I don't have any issues with it. I will end up doing a flush on it as well as a transmission flush in the future. The transmission has recently started to slip. So I put a bottle of stop slip in there today. I think the brand was SuperTech. It was just transmission repair fluid, nothing special. So there is the 5.3. Let me come around to this side and try and show you the push bar, which I think is awesome. It's nice and thick. And I do apologize, I know it is a very dirty white vehicle. It's got some American Racing chrome wheels on it right now. I can't decide if I want to keep them and paint them or get something new. If you have an idea, leave a comment down below on what I should do. That running board, along with this little tiny fender flare, that is going. It's all in one piece and it all is shot. It looks ugly. So I'm going to take it all off and put some sidebars on there and then eventually some fender flares. I need to figure out, this gap is the same on both sides. I need to figure out how to close that gap because I don't like it at all. New headlights, as I mentioned. Come around here. This white door trim right here will be coming off. Need to get some new mirrors because this one is loose. As you can see, I got it on with zip ties there. It broke off on us one day on a busy road, and down here the speed limit is 45 on all the busy roads, so that was kind of awesome. It broke off while we were in traffic and blah blah blah. Inside, you can see I already started doing some custom design work on the inside, nothing too fancy. This was wood grain right here. I painted it black. Speaker cover is black. Kind of get an idea right there of what we're going to be doing with this vehicle. The leather seats are shot. Remember too, I have 3 kids. My wife is a stay-at-home mom. She does a great job, but the truck is usually always messy because of the kids. Take a look. There is the piece of crap JVC. It's got 158,000 miles on it. I just looked at it before I got home. Now we will go through my very messy garage to the back end. Need to clean out the garage too someday. Shout out to Tac Pack and Arizona Edge. That is the dance class that my daughters both go to. Tac Pack, they're my favorite guys in the world. I've been working with them for close to 4 years now, and they're awesome. I want to get rid of this rear wiper because it's pointless to me. I don't ever understand why people have rear wipers. Especially on this, it's a generally flat window. There's that spoiler that's got to go. It's ugly. But a little bit of a tight squeeze there. See, here is the third row. Fold it down. This also is not the correct third row seat for this Tahoe. So if anybody knows where I can find one, please let me know, because I've looked online and I cannot find one. I know that this one is not the right one because there is some clips on the bottom of it and there are support rods on the floor. I could show it to you in another video. Those clips are supposed to go into those support rods and they're all at least 1.5 inches off of each other. So it's not the right one. Got some potatoes. Shout out to the Potato Project. The link is down below in the description. And right in there, it's very hard to see. I could show it to you some other time. I've got my 8-inch Blue Wave pile sub. This also right here is something that will need to be fixed, and I can show you in the daylight in a better video. But the shocks on the lift gate and the glass, as a matter of fact, are both shot, so I need to replace those. Did a little bit of paint work on that trim piece there. And as you can see, the rear bumper right there needs some work just with this plastic. Just got to get that situated back down. It's got a hitch on it, which is awesome. Please don't steal my license plate number for any reason. But yeah, that is the general tour of the truck. You can see this really ugly blue stripe pattern. We've got something in mind for that we're going to do. It's going to be really cool. I don't know why, and this was literally like, look, you can see right here, somebody actually took a bristle brush and painted this on after it was decommissioned from an emergency vehicle. No idea why somebody would do that. It's really, really ugly, really terrible color, and they didn't even clear coat it. It literally looks like house paint that's on there. So yeah, like I said, guys, the few things that I'm not sure what I want to do about, if you have an idea, like the rims, leave a comment down below.